Welcome to the morning show. I'm Melissa Farley.
I'm Jeff Reynolds.
And we are here at the fabulous Arizona Center. And today's episode is going to be so cool. We've actually got a good friend of ours coming on the show,
Yes.
Kristina. Kristina has started a fertilizer business, which might not sound like the most interesting, but it actually is really fascinating.
Very fascinating.
We learn a lot. So stick around if you want to learn how to improve your soil and even your body through using that soil. We've also got John and Robin here with the Arizona Massage Championship. Right? I didn't know that was
I
a
didn't
thing.
know there was a massage championship, and we have one right here in Arizona.
Yeah, and it's pretty freaking cool. So we're going to talk to all of them here in just a moment. Hi, Jeff.
Hello.
So you are not Marshall.
I am not Marshall. Big shoes to fill today.
Yeah, we miss you, Marshall. We hope you're having fun on your travels. But I was so excited that you reached out about coming to do this. I know a lot of people know who you are, but a lot of people don't. So, I know, are you shocked?
No, this is great.
So, share a little bit about who you are.
Well, I'm extremely excited to be here. I'm a native of Arizona.
Me too.
And this beautiful show, we're here to celebrate local businesses and nonprofits, which is more of my world in the nonprofit. We have so much talent. We have so many great local businesses, and to be able to celebrate those, and also everything that everyone's doing in the valley for the greater good of others. It's amazing.
It really is, yeah. So Jeff is multi-talented. You have multiple hats, multiple roles.
I do.
Yeah, so you have your own business.
I have Jeff Reynolds with Jeff Reynolds Productions,
Yep.
which happens to be with supporting youth and emerging filmmakers, musicians, and comedians.
That's great.
And I've rolled that into this beautiful career I have at this wonderful local company. We're a franchise, CertaPro Painters of Phoenix. And we have started a program to help nonprofits with their painting. Paint is so instrumental with donations. Okay, we've come up with a program this year that we work with nonprofits with paint, but then we bring in the filming, because we need to expose all of these nonprofits. The paint is generating funds. I can get them very economical pricing. We work with our vendors on that, and we donate labor. From there, we come in and we film their story. It's sharing philanthropic stories around the globe. And so we're really the only paint contracting company. We're interior, exterior, commercial, residential. So when it comes to nonprofit, we have a lot to give, and it has turned into being able to raise more funds, get creative, and push their painting as well as their story out to the globe. It's amazing.
I love that mission, and I love that you've been able to marry those two.
It is our why over there, and we are locally owned. We are with a large franchise. We're locally owned, and we take care of everyone here in the Phoenix metropolitan area. And being a native and being able to contribute on this level, not only in film with all our emerging filmmakers and all that, but bringing that into a paint contracting world and giving back. We're changing the behavior, or the behavior of how we give back, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's great that you're talking about all this, because we tend to focus a lot on small businesses, local businesses, but one of the things we've been talking about behind the scenes is how do we shine more of a spotlight on nonprofits, and what would a dedicated nonprofit segment look like, and that kind of thing. So this is right up our alley here. We're having conversations, and Jeff is also on the board of Glowframe, which is IROC's. We've talked about IROC many times here. He's right below us in a beautiful studio on the first floor of this building. So just worlds colliding, lots of really beautiful collaborations.
Especially with Glowframe initiative with IROC, and and the opportunities that Glowframe is giving the youth filmmaker, writer, director, actor, even musicians.
Yeah.
And it's free to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's wonderful.
He's doing incredible things. Okay, well, thank you so much, Jeff, for sharing a little bit about yourself, letting our audience get to know you and connect with you. But now we would love for you to connect with a couple of our guests. Coming up, we've got Kristina.
Yes.
To talk about her fertilizing company. And we've also got Joe and Robin here from the Arizona Massage Championship. I hear that we're actually going to see a demo of a pretty cool massage style. So I'm
right
excited
here
for
today.
that. Right here
This
today.
is fantastic.
Yep. Okay, so keep it right here and meet Kristina, Robin, and John. Welcome back to the morning show. I am Melissa Farley, and as you can see, we are Marshall-less today, but we have the amazing Jeff Reynolds here. Hi, Jeff.
Hello, great to be here.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. So it's so fun because I kind of put it out to the community who wants to step in and fill in for Marshall. And I love that you were the only person that called me. I think that was amazing.
Do you know why?
Why?
It's a celebration of our local businesses. I'm a native. We're celebrating local businesses, local nonprofits. Of course, this is my jive, and I love being here.
Yeah, I love that. I'm so glad to have Jeff here. He does so much in the community. We're going to talk a little bit about that later. But for now, we actually have, it worked out kind of fun. We've got Kristina here, who is really, really good friends with Jeff. And then I actually knew Kristina, have known you for a long time in the film industry. Kristina, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What a pleasure to be here.
They were both like, I get to do this with my best friend.
Yeah.
That's
And we
cool.
found out like 2 days before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm happy it worked out that way.
Yeah,
That's really
me too.
funny. Okay, so we're not here though to talk about the film industry. We are here to talk about discovering fertility. Okay, but maybe not how we're thinking about fertility. Tell us what you mean.
That's right. Yeah, when you see the slogan, you're like thinking about the child, but soil. Our soils are really depleted all over the world. And it is about soil fertility, and it is really connected to our gut. So soil health is our gut health. And this is what I'm here to talk about, this product that helps the soil fertility.
Okay, that's so important. We've had a lot of doctors, nutritionists, people that talk about how important what you eat affects your gut, which affects all sorts of things within your whole body. So tell me about how did you start this? And I understand that it has a tie-in to where you're originally from.
Absolutely. So I am from Lithuania, and this is very meaningful to me because I get to bring a piece of my land, part of my soil, into my home now, Arizona, and make the soils here more fertile. And so the product name Humuson, the idea was humus is the most fertile part of the soil, the most nutritious, and so we're putting humus back on into the soils.
Well, that sounds important. How did you even get this idea to bring something back from Lithuania to here? Like, how did you know that would even work?
No, so no idea. I don't come from farming industry, although I did farm when I was a kid. I had my garden and my parents made me pull the weeds out and stuff like that. But I'm an attorney by trade and real estate, and I could not find meaning in those things. And I was complaining to my cousin in Lithuania, saying, I want to do something that's more meaningful. And he said, well, you know, I'm involved in this company, and they are big in Africa and Europe, and they are making really a difference in the agriculture industry because it's a natural, organic product. And it's all about the soil health as opposed to, you know, farmers have been dumping chemicals into their soil and depleting them. And so this is something that helps revive it.
Yeah, I've read, I don't know if you've read any of the books by Michael Pollan about kind of the foods we eat and how things are grown. But that was my first exposure to all the chemicals that are used in farming. And it was really concerning to me. And I'm curious, so is your stuff like chemical free, or is it like less chemicals that you can, like, tell me about that side of it.
Yes. So there are no added chemicals. So all the animal and the plant matter has been decomposing, and so it's extremely nutritious. And so yes, there are NPK, the traditional, the nitrogen, phosphorus, phosphates, trace number of mineral, phytohormones, vitamins, humic and fulvic acids, which are also very good for humans.
Okay.
There are people that take that as a supplement, put it on their skin. So it's a natural resource, and so there's nothing added. It is extracted. The humic and fulvic acids are extracted, but there's no additional chemicals.
So you said dead lake. Does that, so, because I know like nothing about this industry, does that mean empty lake? Does that mean there's still water in? Like, how does that whole thing happen?
And actually, I have some videos on the website humuson.us of the actual lakes where that's happening. So the lake is dying essentially. It's like a swampy lake. And so what happens when they mine the material, it revives the lake. So it helps the ecosystems because it brings oxygen into the lake. And so you see the fish population, the bug populations revive and come back. So
wow.
Yeah, so it's really good, and the way they process it, again, they don't use high heat. So it's very eco-friendly, and it's renewable in the sense that it helps the lake, and then it helps the soils all over the world.
So is this mainly for farmers, or is this like tell me who can use this?
No, it's for everyone.
Okay.
So yes, we have done quite a few trials here locally in Arizona, Maricopa County, and we have a warehouse and product here. And we do bottle these ourselves here in Arizona. And so a product like this would be meant for a local gardener, for your houseplants. Houseplants do incredibly with this stuff.
No, really?
Yes. And all you need is a tablespoon per
Have you seen how
gallon.
many houseplants I have?
I have not.
I have like a mini little jungle in my...
What? I'll leave this with you.
Yay!
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was thinking this was like an industrial farming product.
It's both.
But, okay.
It's both because, your backyard has grass and they're putting chemicals in that.
Yeah.
Some don't, but any plants, even cacti, anything will do really well because what it does, it helps the plants to assimilate the nutrients that are in the soil.
Okay.
So there are problems with nitrogen runoff, and the plants cannot even take up what they keep putting in the soil. So again, it's
Okay.
farmers, but also home gardeners. Your tomatoes will taste better if you plant with this.
My grandpa used to grow the best tomatoes in his garden. I could never get them to taste like his did. So, yeah.
If you've been to Europe, anybody who's been to Europe, they say that food tastes better there.
It does. I know.
Your strawberries, tomatoes, there's nothing like the strawberries I eat in Lithuania. I can never get this flavor and taste here.
Yeah.
And I think it has to do with the soil fertility.
Yeah.
And so this would help.
So, okay, how long does it take to see the benefits start to take root?
So the plants, you'll see immediate difference. So again, on our website, you can see the before and after pictures. So like, for example, this is the real picture of alfalfa that's growing in Tonopah, Arizona. And they did a side-by-side field trials, and they had a 60% higher yield by using this. So you can see night and day, you're looking at one treated versus untreated, and you can tell the difference.
Wow. Is it hard to convince a farmer, like, hey, let me experiment on your on your field?
It takes a minute. Farmers have a sort of mentality, I've been doing it for generations, and my grandfather did it that way, and then my father, and so
Right.
It does take some convincing. But we also do offer field trials. Nobody expects you to turn over your entire field, but try it, do 10, 20 acres, and then see how it does.
Yeah. So I'm curious, I'm going to bring it back to something you said earlier. You were, because I was just chatting with my husband this morning. I was like, Kristina is a lawyer. She does real estate. She's an actor. Like on and on and on and on. And I know you kind of mentioned like you wanted to find something that feels meaningful to you.
Yes.
Do you feel like this is something that's starting to give you that?
Absolutely.
That's really good.
Absolutely.
Just knowing you, that makes me like I'm so happy. Like my heart is so happy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was able to connect with some local small farms, mom and pop, 5 acres, and they're transitioning from conventional to organic, so they really want to grow healthy organically, and so this is a perfect product for them to do that. And so I can just see their excitement in their eyes, and like, look at these watermelons and zucchini and squash, and it's really meaningful. Yes.
How do you meet the farmers? Like, do you literally just drive and pop in and say hello, or like, is there a farmer meetup? Like,
I do some trade shows. I volunteer in local communities. There was actually an event, Phoenix Forest Food Initiative. So the community is just planting trees here in Phoenix. And so I donate the product. They can use that. And some of it is just connections, asking people, who do you know?
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. When she first told me, I think we were at Kevin, I don't know. We were at some horror convention or something. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what are you working on right now? She's like, fertilizer. I was like, what?
What are the odds, right?
Discover fertility.
What do you mean fertilizer? But holy cow, like, this is such a cool thing that you're doing that's actually creating real impact. I'm so proud of you for doing this. And, I think that it takes real courage to move from a different industry to something like this, because you said you don't really have a farming background, and you were like, I'm going for it.
Sometimes I get hit in the face with, they're big fertilizer companies that are running the show here. It's kind of like a big pharma. It's not easy for a little gal to just go in and talk to farmers, and they're used to their ways. But I think there's a lot more, people are more receptive because they realize that they need to care for their soils if they want to continue to farm, and people are more and more conscious of this.
I love that. I think that's a good reminder. Care for your soil, care for yourself. I mean, that's something that's so important for all of us to be reminded of. So thank you for bringing that message. Why don't you tell people where they can learn about your product, watch those cool videos, and get in touch with you if they're interested? Absolutely.
So you can go to the website, humuson.us, humuson.us. And then we have these little bottles. So the cool thing about it, this one bottle will cover half an acre.
Wow.
So all you need is 1 tablespoon per gallon of water, and then you can water all your plants, you can do your grass, turf, whatever. And we are, of course, running a special. So if you put a code TRYHumuson25, you get 25% off.
Wonderful.
So.
I love how she saves that cool nugget to like right at the end. Like, oh my God, what? All right, well, thank you so much, Kristina. It's so good to see you and to have you here. And I'm happy that I actually got to learn about your company that you're doing and not just be like, what's going on with the fertilizer thing?
Thank you
so much. I brought a little surprise if I could.
What do you got?
I'm not only a supporter of you, Christine, and this awesome product, but I am actually a client. I brought this from my house today.
Yes.
What I love about this, what your product is, it's scalable. You said it. It's consumer and business. This is scalable. Absolutely. I have it. I already started using it.
Thank you.
But I love how you believe in your product. You can see it. It's wonderful. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I'll leave you with one as well.
I'm so excited. Yeah, especially I've got a couple little plants that are not happy right now. So
I like it. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All right, keep it right here. We've got more good things coming your way right here on The Morning Show. Welcome back to The Morning Show. I'm Melissa Farley, and we are here at the fabulous Arizona Center. And once again, I am joined by our guest host today, Jeff. Hey, Jeff.
Hello.
And a special surprise, Kristina stuck around
She stuck
from our
around.
previous segment. to get a massage. And that brings in John and Robin here.
Pleasure
Hi,
to be
John.
here.
Yeah. Okay, so you are the director of Arizona Massage Championship.
Yes, we're going on our 5th year.
And like, holy cow, John, because I didn't even know this was a thing.
Now, a lot of people don't know that there's such a thing as a massage championship.
So my understanding is, which you didn't say in your email, but we got some intel from KC,
okay.
that you are actually responsible for bringing the championship here.
Yeah, we were at a meeting and Casey blurted out, what can we do to help promote massage? And I had just been looking at massage championships in Europe because there was none in the United States. And I said, let's do a massage championship. She looked at me and said, yeah, make it happen. And then voila, we made it happen.
You made it happen.
First year, and now here we're going on year 5.
That is incredible. And so Robin here actually won, right, the championship in
2022.
2022.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Which actually would have been, I think, the 2nd year.
It was the 2nd year, yes.
Okay. So I heard that kind of demos help start all of this get going. And so
Yes.
let's have Robin do a little demo
right.
on the eager Kristina to get her massage. And then we'll ask you a couple questions.
Sure.
Okay, cool. So what I love about this, when we were setting up for this demo, Robin was like, I'm actually going to stand on the table and be on the table with you.
There are basic massages. You have all heard of Swedish massage,
Yes.
which is a basic massage which you can get at most spas. But then, when I came into the massage industry, there was 271 different modalities. Well, there's close to 400 now.
Wow.
And there's all kind of techniques, and some of the techniques you see now are based from Thai massage, the shiatsu massage, and then you have all the stretch industries that are coming on board that are adding to the massage technique. So there's just so many different techniques, and the massage championships bring those out, and you see new and exciting moves that people put on, and the students, my massage students, they love viewing it because they can steal a move. It's something that's different.
Steal from the best, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
How is the energy in that kind of environment? I'm dying to know.
The first year that we did the massage championship, and we're at SWIAS, Southwest Institute of Healing Arts, and there was something palpable in the air. It was that energy of everyone doing their own thing, but all doing it at the same time, and it was just awesome. But I swear, you could feel it.
I'm sure you could.
Yes,
Yeah. So, okay, break it down for me. How do the championships actually work? Like, you just said there were hundreds of modalities. Do you actually give awards for each modality?
Well, massage championships, and they're different from state to state. And this year, our massage championship is going to be 2 different categories: a clothed category and an unclothed category. Your unclothed is where people are unclothed underneath the sheets, and it's basically a traditional massage.
Okay.
Your clothed modality, that's where people bring out the stretching, the Thai massage, the shiatsu massage, and they're just very different, but they offer some of the same relief.
Yeah.
Muscle relaxation, injury prevention and correction. So there's just such a variety out there. When you go to a massage championship, you get to see all the different techniques and moves. And some of the massage therapists, like Robin, they're very expressive and they're beautiful to watch.
I never even thought about that being visually beautiful and activating to watch.
Most massage is done behind a closed door,
Right.
At the spa. And what the massage championship does, it brings it out from the closed door so that everyone can see. What I like about it is our massage students, they get to have their kids come and watch them perform a massage. Mom and dad and grandparents, everyone gets to come and watch. Because to me, massage doesn't necessarily always have to be behind a closed door.
Now, I'm also assuming not all massage is created equal. Some massages, right, are for relaxation. Some serve other purposes. And I feel like when you go to most spas or places, there's like the same kind of 4 or 5 things on offer. How do these kinds of folks actually learn about or get into different types of these massage techniques?
At our massage school, Southwest Institute of Healing Arts, they study all kind of different modalities. They study, of course, Swedish. Then there's trigger point therapy. Then there's myotherapy, sports massage, chair massage. So you get a good wide range of education, and then you pick your niche when you get out of school as to what direction you want to go in. I'll be taking a bunch of students next month to the Bike MS event. This is a bicycling event for multiple sclerosis.
Fantastic.
There is going to be over 350 cyclists that are riding their bicycles through the McDowell Mountains, and to raise money for MS. My students and I and Robin will be there to give them nice post-event sports massages to help them get over the aches and pains of riding 75 miles.
That's amazing.
It is
and
good.
kind.
Yeah.
Like, holy
Yes.
cow. Yeah.
You know, the charity events are about giving back, and for our students, they gain experience.
I'm dying to ask this. One of us wants to go for the championships. Like, how do I get involved? Like, if I want to go down this road, or one of us.
One, you have to be licensed.
Okay.
And then you can compete with other licensed therapists, or be a massage student at Southwest Institute of Healing.
Southwest Institute.
Yeah. So one of those two things. And what was neat, last year was the first year we allowed students to compete, and it was the most exciting. And, and people kept coming up to me and say, "John, are these licensed therapists?" And I said, "No, these are our students. They're just learning. Some are about to graduate. Some have a long time before they graduate, but they just really stepped up, and it was so awesome to see our students show out."
Wow. Okay, so I have an equally important question as Jeff had, but it's on the opposite end. How do you volunteer to get a massage during the
Well, you need to know someone. I just reached out to a Sweehaw community to ask for demo bodies in case someone doesn't show up.
Right.
But a lot of the participants, they're going to have someone that they're used to working, because especially like you just saw Robin do some of these stretches.
Yeah.
Not every client is capable of doing these stretches and being manipulated. So most of the therapists are going to have someone they're used to working with. Every now and then, that person scheduling problems, someone steps in that they don't know, and show goes on.
Got it. Okay.
What is your vision of all this? Like 5 years from now, what are we seeing? What are we seeing here in Arizona?
Well, you know, I'm at the tail end of my career, so I don't know. I'm hoping that I leave it in a good enough.
What do you mean you're at the tail
I'm
end?
at the tail end. I'm an old dude.
It's just starting.
Yeah. Well, here's my vision. When we started in my old massage school, Arizona School of Massage Therapy, we did what was called Mad Skills. And it started out with just the instructors just demoing things for our students. Then our students wanted to participate, some of our advanced students, so we did that. Then we started inviting the spas, the massage envies, the elements, the hand and stone, Hawaiian experience. They came in and did demos with us. And then our Mad Skills started to have a purpose, because we know that hunger is a big deal, and it was a big deal for some of our students. So we started having people bring in food to be one of those demo bodies during our Mad Skills.
John.
What I would like to see in our future is, because you know, at our current championship, we give tons of prizes, free raffles, and we don't charge anyone to come there. What I would like next year is still do the free raffle, but bring in a can of food.
Yeah.
Bring in some food so we can, whether we feed our students or we feed to help the food bank or something. So I would love for our championship to have a purpose. And also, I give blood regularly. I would love to connect it to a blood drive and make it have real meaning.
That is incredible, because I love that you're doing something that's already so healing, and then you're also finding other ways to heal and give back to the community
try our best.
as part of this. Yeah, and so, okay, anybody out there who does blood drives, help make this vision happen, because that would be incredible. I think we actually know somebody who could help kind of coordinate the food part of it. So that would be really
awesome.
cool.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. I love that.
I'm going to the next one. Where do we all
It is
go?
going to
When is it and
be
where?
at Southwest Institute of Healing Arts, Saturday, November the 1st. The first round is going to start at 10 a.m. In conjunction with our massage championship, we're having our fall festival.
Oh.
Right outside, there's going to be over 80 different vendors there.
Really?
They're selling herbs, they're selling perfumes, there's going to be group yoga, there's going to be singing bowl, group singing bowl things. So,
Wow.
you know, please come on by.
Yes.
And you can watch some great massages, and then go outside to the or to the fall festival and maybe take care of Christmas gifts, because there's going to be a lot to buy, a lot to see.
What an absolutely beautiful day. Thank you so much for sharing about
Thank
the
you for
Arizona
having
Massage
us.
Championship. Thank you to Kristina and Robin for being such incredible, well, a model and a practitioner. Wow, that was something to
Fantastic
watch.
model.
Yeah. All right, so if you are interested at all in coming to the championship, learning about how to get involved, we're going to have all the details on the website as soon as their episode goes live. So thank you so much again,
thank you
John,
for
Robin,
having me.
and
Thank
you.
Kristina.
For educating us on all of this. It's wonderful.
All right, keep it right here. We've got more amazing things coming right for you. Hey, Marshall.
Hey, Melissa.
You know how you really enjoyed the unique and unexpected things in life.
Indeed.
I've got a couple of events that you might enjoy.
All right.
We have drag shows are growing stronger, I feel like, and happening all the time at lots of different venues, which I love to see.
Right.
And so this group is doing actually one of my favorites. They're doing a Hocus Pocus themed drag brunch at the at the Tempe Improv. And this is happening at 12 p.m. on Sunday. So it's all a bunch of hocus pocus and brunch. Get ready for a frighteningly fun tribute to the hit film Hocus Pocus. You can join Mary, Winifred, and Sarah for a delightful Halloween-themed drag brunch. And, you know, they promise that there'll be good times by all, a little bit of twerking probably, and some ghosts and ghouls. Who knows? This is a 21-plus event, and admission starts at $25. There is a 2-drink minimum. And also, if you're free, the folks that we saw do Dirty Disney, they're doing a show. Oh, wait, did it already happen? Did they do it on First Fridays? At
I know
Thunderbird
they
Lounge?
did one first Friday, but I don't know what else they've got. So.
Oh, well, they've got a fabulous show, too, and they're
Right.
going to be recurring at Thunderbird Lounge, so you can
Right.
always check them
Right.
out. And we've also got Hollow Bingo fundraiser at the Phoenix Boys Choir building in Phoenix at 6:30. There's going to be costume contest, decorated pumpkin judging, silent auction, trivia, bingo with prizes, and featuring their favorite host, Dan Thompson. So invite all your friends, invite all your family to have a fun night out. There'll be dinner, desserts, and soft drinks included. Tickets for this are only $15 for their fundraiser.
Wow, and there's so much going on. I mean, it's like you can play bingo for that.
I know.
Plus, you get all those other things.
I think I know where I'll be. That sounds like a good time.
Indeed.
All right, so there you go. There's unique and unexpected. If you find other unexpected treats, please share them with us. We would love to share them with the greater community here in Arizona. You can hit us up at On The Morning Show on Instagram or hello@onthemorningshow.com. Have a great time exploring and having fun.